Freiburg in the huddle, getting themselves ready, getting themselves fired up. Thomas Stamm's team, the Swiss coach, has managed 2 wins out of the last 5, but they haven't won since Matchday 8. Here we are on Matchday 12. They rescued a late equaliser last time out. Tauriainen, the Finn, putting in a cross from a corner. Sildilia, centre-back Sildilia, coming up with a late header to grab a point for them against Halesha. They had been dominant in that game, missing plenty of chances before they did manage to grab that late leveller. They'll hope to be a little bit more clinical today as Engelhardt, the number 18, looks to get us started along with Emilio Chiara. It's been a fantastic couple of weeks for Chiara. Several of his Freiburg teammates as well, playing in the youth teams at German international level. A little bit of a mistake on the centre. Kaiserslautern player already well into the other half, but the ball given away immediately by Freiburg as they kick it long downfield. Kaiserslautern, if they can keep that in, they might be looking to attack for the first time in the game after just 20 seconds. How long will it take for these two teams to suss each other out? Or will they be on it right from the very start? Looks like they will be. Freiburg down the left. Blue shirts in the middle. Gone for the overlap a little bit too far. Much to the delight of the crowd at the Betzenberg. What a view that is to the right hand side. Might be the second team of Freiburg, of course. Kaiserslautern don't want to be down here in the 3rd division forever. So much great history of this club. I know there'll be many Kaiserslautern fans watching. I hope you're enjoying the opportunity to watch the game wherever you are around the world with English commentary. My name's Tom Midler. It's an absolute pleasure to be commentating on this one for you. Kaiserslautern against Freiburg, a game full of tradition, full of excitement. Let's see what we've got in store for the next 90 or so minutes as Kaiserslautern come down the left-hand side and they earn themselves a throw-in thanks to the number 19, Daniel Hanslick. Got himself 2 goals this season. Got that brace in that last game. I mentioned a 6-0 win against Havelse. Perfect form to come into any game on after a complete demolition, but with all due respect to TSV Havelse, they are the bottom team in the division, and Freiburg will be expected to put up a sterner test today for Kaiserslautern. What good can 3 wins on the bounce do for the home team? Marco Antwerpen didn't make any changes to the team. That's a good ball through into the box. Took a deflection. Little bit of panic in the defence for a while. Freiburg hack it clear though. Kaiserslautern come again through the captain. It's 2.5 minutes gone as Andre Barbosa gets ready to throw this one in. Just changes his mind. Barbosa de Silva. Kaiserslautern getting a bit frustrated at how long it's taking the number 27 to find an option, and now they're appealing for a foul throw, and in fact Nicholas Winter has seen it too. He agrees. Well, not a moment that Andre Barbosa will be particularly keen to remember. Dallied on the ball for so long and then came in with a foul throw. Noah Atebolu, Germany under 20 goalkeeper. It was a good win for the Germany under 20s just a few days ago against Romania. Came through 4-0. Atebolu was on the bench, didn't get to play, but still collecting a bit of experience at international level. Does you no harm at all. Freiburg, in fact, Freiburg 2 had a wonderful week with the German youth teams. Emilio Chiara, the number 23 up front today. You can see him lurking by the penalty spot now, waiting for a delivery. Ooh, good little attempt down the left-hand side. Little step over, try and get past the defender. But it was just a little bit too far away. Just let it run out of play. Weishaupt it was. Also in action, Noah Weishaupt for the Germany under-20s. Created a lot. Really helped his team out, Noah Weishaupt. Kehrer, the number 23, got 2 goals for Germany under-20s. Defender Kenneth Schmidt also chipped in with a goal, coming forward to win the header. Robert Wagner as well, the number 39, making an appearance and getting on the score sheet for Germany under-18s. So a very, very busy week indeed for Freiburg 2, as you'd expect. Plenty of young players, plenty of future talent being developed in Freiburg's second team. Just have a listen to the crowd at the Betzenberg today on Matchday 12. Marco Antwerpen's Kaiserslautern side with some brilliant support behind them here. 5 minutes gone. Nothing really breaking through either defence yet. A little bit of miscommunication, just as I thought Freiburg had won the ball back down in the corner. Nothing quite clicking for either team yet. Winkler just cleaning up some of the training equipment just off the pitch. He's going to receive the very short goal kick as well, and then he plays it forward, Winkler. Alexander Winkler, the number 4. Kaiserslautern with a pretty mean defence. 8 goals is all they've conceded this season. Haven't scored that many, but 8 goals conceded is the best in the German 3rd division right now. The meanest defence. Freiburg 2, on the other hand, have only scored 8 goals this season. 3rd from last in the table on that metric. Kaiserslautern under Marco Antwerpen on your screens now. They've got 14 goals, so they have got a healthy goal difference of +6, but if they could marry a few more goals to that mean defence that they've got, well, they'd be looking very, very good indeed this season. At the moment, it's mid-table obscurity for now. 3 wins in a row have helped them push back up into that mid-table region. Kaiserslautern fans won't need reminding that relegation was awfully close to being a reality in the last campaign. Took some brilliant performances and some incredible results near the end of the season to keep them safe. But now might be a first chance to get something into the penalty area. Just ran away from the ball at the end. Just bounced off the foot. Gave the Freiburg defence a bit of time to recover. Very much a battle at the moment. Nothing very pretty going on, but both teams going in hard, trying their best to win the ball. Freiburg go again down the left. Tariaina laid it off. Cross wasn't a good one, but Freiburg have somehow won it back in the penalty area. Gone for the passes, that's cut back. Will there be a shot coming in? Thought about it on the left foot. Into the penalty area, Kehrer it was, and the second shot followed up. Flag was up. And Wagner with a really nice effort. Ball right into the penalty spot. Kehrer in a great position, and Wagner with quick reactions. Keeper Matteo Raab was down to it. Good defending, Kenneth Schmidt. Kaiserslautern lifting a delivery from the right-hand side into the penalty area. 9 minutes gone. And you can't say they've caused any problems really for Freiburg yet. Just comfortable passing, and the crowd beginning to grow a little bit unhappy. No forward outlets yet for Kaiserslautern. Freiburg set up well in the early stages of this game. Philipp Hercher, the number 23, top scorer at the moment, plays down the right hand side for Kaiserslautern and gets a throw in into the penalty area. Might fall back to Ritter. Oh, stabbed the ball towards the 6-yard box. There was a red shirt lurking in there. Thought for a split second that the ball might come through. Raab. Given away very dangerously though in the final third, just as we were thinking. Kaiserslautern have deliberately taken the tempo out of this game. They've started to hold on to possession and just keep control, trying to turn things in their direction and stop Freiburg from creating too much, but that quick giveaway has invigorated Freiburg, and there's another one. The blue shirts have the ball back again in the final third. Brave touch to go right between the two players. Ran out of room in the end, and now here come Kaiserslautern. Chance for a break on the counter perhaps. They've gone down the right hand side. Hercher in the box. He's come close. Now there's 3 more red shirts coming in, and there it is, the opening goal. Kaiserslautern have done it after 11 minutes. It's their first foray forward really, and it was finished off so nicely, to the delight of the fans here at Betzenberg. Look at the reaction here from the Kaiserslautern supporters. Felix Gürzer it was. It looked as though the ball in took a deflection and was going behind him, but he caught it with his right foot and he put it right in the corner. It did take the deflection. It won't have been easy for him. A little bit of luck involved too, but he earned his own luck with a brilliant sweep of the right foot. And you can see what it means to him as well. Felix Gürzer with the opener, 11 minutes in. Well, how do Freiburg feel about that? Freiburg with more of the play in the opposition penalty area. Kaiserslautern keeping control of the game in the midfield, but they haven't really done anything. But that's all it took. One devastating attack down the right hand side, a little bit of luck on the ball in, and Felix Gürzer sweeping it home with precision. And now Kaiserslautern again, ball into the box, once again headed away. Goal scorer Gürzer winning it back, and here come Kaiserslautern again on the right hand side. No space to cross this time, they're forced backwards. Thomas Stamm, the Freiburg 2 coach, will be pretty frustrated. First shot and the first goal, and there might be a chance for a second shot. Probably not the right option. Kaiserslautern very much motivated for this one, but there were options open there. Shot was on perhaps as well. It's back with Boris Tomiak. Kraus, Winkler and Tomiak, the back 3 today for Kaiserslautern. Just knocking it around and feeling free to move around as well, switching their positions as Matteo Raab, the goalkeeper, looks long downfield. Bit of head tennis there. Wunderlich played really well. Took not far forward enough. Play just breaking down on the left hand side, but again Kaiserslautern have it back, and again they're feeling free to just pass it around under no pressure. Wunderlich. It is Philipp Hercher on the other side, the number 23, who's the top scorer with 3 goals this season. Kaiserslautern spreading their goals quite evenly. Just running away from the ball in the box there. But they are starting to look dangerous up front now. Ball chipped through Ritter it was. Kaiserslautern concede the free kick that time. Freiburg have a chance to get some red shirts away from their own penalty area and bring some blue shirts forward as well, perhaps. 1-0 they trail after quarter of an hour. Hard to know what to make of the game really so far from a Freiburg perspective. Kaiserslautern looking so motivated for every challenge, covering every inch of the turf at the moment. It's Kenneth Schmidt. Bit of space to move forward. Options over on the right hand side as well. It does eventually come out to Barbosa. He's gone for the first time cross. It's not quite deep enough. Freiburg a little bit fortunate to have it back, and they're going to go for the shot. Not the worst effort in the world. Goalkeeper Matteo Raab knew from early on that it was going wide, but Noah Weiss helped. Thought it was worth a go. I tend to agree with him. Well over 400 minutes now without conceding a goal for Matteo Raab. Down at that right hand side of your screen, the goalkeeper for Kaiserslautern. 8 goals conceded all season. Very, very stingy defence. And now they've got the lead. Breaking through that defence becomes even more of a priority and even more of a challenge for Freiburg 2. One to chase there. Was intended to go back to the goalkeeper Noah Atabolu. Left a little bit short, and Kenneth Schmidt has to come along and clear up the danger. High fives in the Freiburg defence, but they'll be trying to G themselves up because they know that wasn't exactly what was wanted. Kaiserslautern really getting a corner kick from very little here. The Freiburg fans enjoying themselves in the sunshine. Not too much to smile about so far, but they look like they're having a good time anyway. Cross coming in from the corner. It's a low one though. Cleared away at the front post. Brought down by Ritter and floated back into the box. Might be a shooting opportunity. There is. Blocked by the defence. Didn't even go out for a corner in the end. Daniel Hanslick, I think, took the shot. Ball just fell to him. He was a little bit opportunistic to have a go so quickly. If he could have found a little bit of free space between himself and the goal, it would have been a dangerous opportunity for Kaiserslautern. In the end, well defended by Freiburg. Good little interchange of passes for Freiburg. Not sure the position of the referee really helped them out there. It's going to be a free kick, and maybe Nicholas Winter will reach for a card for the first time. He decides against it. Yannick Engelhardt, it would have been. Had to take him down. Well, felt that he did anyway. René Klingenberg would have been away. Not exactly a way through on goal, but certainly a way to create the next attack for a Kaiserslautern side who are really growing in confidence. And they've picked up another corner. Schmidt again forced into action in defence, the number 20. Did his job well. But again, quite cheap really how Kaiserslautern got that corner. Just one pass forward into space. Already the Kaiserslautern forwards stretching the Freiburg defence. It's looking very good for them as we approach the 20th minute. Red shirts now flooding the area. There's a goal scorer in the D, Felix Goetze. Corner is much higher this time, and the keeper's let it go, and surely that's going to be over the line, is it? Kaiserslautern feel it cross the line. Freiburg get it away, and they survive at just 1-0. They've still got some defending to do, though. Kaiserslautern hovering all over the Freiburg penalty area at the moment, and we're looking forward to seeing that one again. Atabolu, the goalkeeper, just let it slip through his fingers. Kaiserslautern could steer the ball on target after that, but not with enough pace and power to push the ball over the goal line, or not definitively anyway. Freiburg with a bit of luck, well, a lot of luck really, that they had somebody in the right position to get that away. We'll have a look at it again now. The corner, high, spinning ball. Keeper should have done better, really. Well, very, very hard to see. Very, very hard indeed. You can make a case for saying it's over the line, but you have to go with the original call from the referee in ones like that. No definitive proof. Max Rosenfelder just about in the right place at the right time. And just by millimetres or inches, Freiburg do not fall 2-0 behind in the early stages here. Oh, nice idea with the pass, and it does get there in the end. Shooting opportunity perhaps. Bit of a clumsy challenge from the goal scorer Goetze. Perhaps lucky he didn't make contact, and good effort from Barbosa to try and get something on target, but he was never going to beat the keeper from there, and in fact he was in an offside position as well, the number 27. A little bit better from Freiburg though, mustering some kind of response for the first time since falling behind. Kaiserslautern again, so often winning the aerial balls, winning the challenges in this game. They just look very motivated indeed. 3 wins in a row, including a 6-0 win. That will do that for you. Playing at home, suddenly looking at a very, very busy stadium at the Betzenberg. That's not going to do any harm either for Kaiserslautern. A 6-0 was the last result in the league for Kaiserslautern, but they actually played against Mainz in a 1-1 draw, raising over 150,000 euros for flood victims after the floods in Germany, the terrible flooding that happened in Germany earlier on this year. A benefit game in Koblenz. Fantastic effort, fantastic initiative from both Mainz and Kaiserslautern, and 150,000 euros. It's a seriously impressive tally. The generosity of the football fans enjoying their 1-1 draw. But it's back to league action today. And at the moment, halfway through the first half, still early doors. But Kaiserslautern have taken the first little step towards making it 4 wins in a row. Zook cutting inside. Not getting that far down the pitch, Zook, yet. Atabolu. He's given it away, Atabolu. It's been a bit of a sloppy game from the goalkeeper. Heart-in-mouth moment for Freiburg. Felix Goetze it was. Well, Atabolu needs to put that error behind him from the corner. Slipped the ball through his fingers. Perhaps that was still on his mind. Maybe you just push a little bit harder, over keen to impress or over keen to look comfortable and look confident, but the pass just wasn't well considered at all from Noah Atabolu. Felix Goetze wasn't far away from having another very, very cheap opportunity handed on a plate to him by the Freiburg defence. Here come Freiburg down the right-hand side. Barbosa, been one of the busiest players for Freiburg today so far in the attacking sense. Back to Engelhardt. It's all the way back in defence. Sandrino Brown Schumacher digging out a cheap free kick for Freiburg. Now Kenneth Schmidt. Max Rosenfelder, the man who saved Freiburg from going 2-0 down. Well, if you're a Kaiserslautern fan watching this, surely you've enjoyed this opening 25 minutes. A lot of control in the game. A lot of challenges and duels going the way of the team in red. And the scoreboard also in their favour at the moment. Quick throw in, that's well taken. Corner ball picked up at least for Freiburg. That's the first time they've really made the Kaiserslautern defence run back. First time they've got in behind. They have had a few passes into the penalty area, which could potentially have been dangerous, but they've not really tested them yet. Short corner. Not sure that Weishaupt was expecting it. Goal kick. Kaiserslautern. Mike Wunderlich doing a good job there. Here's another look at how close it could have been for 2-0. Winkler, the defender, heading it. Could well have been over the line, you know. You can see where the ball's on the line. It keeps moving. Christina Biel with a very, very tough call to make there. From the perspective of the referee and the perspective of the lineswoman, they have to be absolutely certain that the ball was 100% over the line before they give a goal. And although it looks as though it might have been, you can understand not having the full certainty to give the goal on that occasion. A little bit unlucky for Kaiserslautern. Certainly a let-off for Freiburg. But Kaiserslautern have won it back. Heavy clash it was. Referee Niklas Winter didn't see anything wrong with it. Freiburg. Long ball, not a good long ball. Kehrer, the intended target. Tariainen, number 12, down. Still down. Only 20 years old, the Finn. Got a goal and an assist to his name so far. It was a heavy clash. Not much in it, but full body weight of a player with their legs sticking out, just clattering into you. That's going to do a little bit of damage. Thankfully, Tariainen appears to be just fine. Ready to go again. Ready, in fact, to take this throw in. Presumably, they'll go back towards the Kaiserslautern goalkeeper, Matteo Raab. At least gently back to the Kaiserslautern defence. And the home team, who've executed their game plan to perfection really so far, they can carry on. Well, the goal was scored from an attack down the right hand side. After 11 minutes, if you're just joining us, it was Felix Goetze in the box to sweep home the opener from the cross on the right. And that's another ball into the box and another shooting opportunity, blocked well. Kenneth Schmidt denying René Klingenberg. Kaiserslautern really loading the attacks today though. Really good header on actually from Hanslick to give Klingenberg that opportunity. Credit to the young defender Schmidt though. Stood his ground very well. Corner ball. Winkler so close to doubling the lead from the last corner. What about this time? This one's headed away. Zuck goes back towards Wunderlich. Again, the clearance doesn't really do much for Freiburg. Ball into the box, couldn't control it. Kaiserslautern have it back. Would have taken a brilliant bit of control, but the ball was in behind, and they're down on the right hand side again. Direct cross, saw the keeper off his line, went for the shot. Just a little apology to his teammates, but that was some good football. Hanslick, opportunistic. Looks like the home team have got another corner out of it as well, so Freiburg still under the cosh at this stage of the game. Half an hour coming around now at the Betzenberg. Zuck and Wunderlich over there. Who will it be? Left-footed option, right-footed option. How's Noah Atabolu, the goalkeeper, feeling at this moment? Needs a confident claim, the goalkeeper. Big chance still. What a block it is. Andre Barbosa. Freiburg just really struggling to establish possession and get away. Barbosa again just chopping the ball around in the defence. Freiburg trying to play and build from the back. And this time, free kick goes their way. Nishan Burkhardt down on the ground. Referee in discussion with the number 17, René Klingenberg. Niklas Winter keeps his cards in his pockets today. Can't say he's been card happy, the referee, after 31 minutes. Haven't had too many fouls or stoppages, in fairness. But when there have been some, the referee has been okay giving the players a talking to. Well, another dangerous opportunity then for Kaiserslautern a few moments ago. Again, the corners, the ball's into the box, doing the damage for the Freiburg defence. They're not really able to clear confidently and cleanly. Again, a little bit of pinball in the Freiburg area. Zwinkler again, who's close. Barbosa getting his body on the line, and Freiburg have done very well actually after 32 minutes to limit the damage to just 1-0. Kaiserslautern coming close on several occasions now to a second goal. They haven't missed any gilt-edged chances, but they know that their dominance at this period of the game could have led to more, and they'll be looking for another one before the break. Certainly that will be the objective of Marco Antwerpen and his side at the moment. 15 goals now they've got for the season. They will surely be keen to make that 16 before the break. Long ball down the right hand side, ends up with Kenneth Schmidt. Comfortable on the ball, Schmidt bringing it forward. Throw in. Was Boris Tomiak rushing forward to make the interception. Goal scorer Götze. Nice footwork to get that ball back. Forced all the way back to goalkeeper Matteo Raab. Still counting the minutes as they go by. Everyone an extra one towards his record without conceding a goal. Weishaupt gave it a go down the right hand side for Freiburg, but once again Kaiserslautern defence holding up without really allowing anything. Klingenberg knocking it across. Kaiserslautern spread the play out to the right hand side. It's back again from Tomiak into the middle. Winkler chips it down the left hand side. Difficult one to chase. Well defended. Hanslik wasn't going to let it go. Defender didn't give him any choice in the end. And again, 2 players in the penalty area. Freiburg being made to work for every inch of the turf here. No rest on the ball. No space for them. That time they've passed it very well and very quickly, and finally they have opened up a little bit of space on the right hand side. Weishaupt. It's a decent cross as well. Chance at the back post. Big chance. Great save. Really big save. Mateo Raab making himself big. And the round of applause at the Betzenberg right now is for that man, the number 40, Mateo Raab. That's the first really dangerous chance Freiburg's have had for quite a while. It's an excellent cross from Weishaupt, and once it beat the defender, Tomiak not tall enough, and Tauriainen was there. But more importantly, Mateo Raab was there. That's something to build on for Thomas Stamm and his Freiburg 2 side though. Weishaupt, the youngster, with a really good delivery. Boris Tomiak would have felt that he was in the right place, but the ball was inch perfect for Julius Tauriainen behind him. Quick thinking from Mateo Raab though. He did not want to give up that record. Best chance then that we've seen for Freiburg in this first half. It's Hendrik Zuk. Throws it back. Kevin Kraus. Paul just asking too much of his teammate on the right hand side. Freiburg throw. Well, they've shown now what they need to do. Kaiserslautern giving them no space and no time in the defence, but it took 5 or 6 accurate and fast passes to get them away down the right hand side a few minutes ago. That's what they need to repeat, Freiburg. That might be their recipe for success. Easier said than done though, for sure. Burkhardt dispossessed. Kaiserslautern come away with the ball and with a free kick. They loft it forward only onto the head of a Freiburg defender. It's Wagner. He's had one shot today. Wouldn't have counted anyway, Wagner. It was a nice hit, but here's Weishaupt again. Got the overlap this time from Barbosa da Silva. He's cut back. Good touch from Barbosa. Weishaupt looked for the free kick. Nicholas Winter tells him to get right back to his feet. Almost a dive from the youngster Weishaupt. Waited for the contact, tried to jump over it. Referee wasn't bought though. Kaiserslautern getting the challenge right. Throw in for Freiburg. It is a little bit better from them. The away team growing into the game in the last few minutes. Will we see a late rally from them before half time? Calm defending from Kaiserslautern once more. And the ball's knocked away. Home team digging out a throw in. Still time left in this first half. No guarantees that the dominance of Kaiserslautern will leave them with a lead at the interval. Back to Mateo Raab, who made that brilliant save a few moments ago to keep his side ahead. Tomiak giving away the free kick in the end. Handshakes with his opponent. Skipped past a couple of players nicely, but in the end ran out of space. Tomiak a little bit late. Wasn't sure where the ball was there, and then had to turn around. Just diving in on Julius Tauriainen. Ball's laid off quickly by Barbosa, who's got it back. Little step over, that's a great ball forward. Heavy touch though, is it? Raab again has to be equal to it. Much better this, Weishaupt. That time, surely he will get the free kick, won't he? He did get it. Might have come courtesy of the linesman over on that corner. But no Weishaupt getting the free kick. Just a tug of the shirt there. It's well spotted. Alexander Winkler it was. He's not happy with this decision, but you can't really argue with it. Weishaupt didn't get it last time. That time Freiburg will have a chance then. Basically a corner from down here. Kenneth Schmidt, one of the players standing over it. Weishaupt there as well. The two Germany under-20 teammates. Two-man wall. And Freiburg 2 loading up that 6-yard box. Big chance here with 5 to go before the break. Chipped in, punched away. Shot might come back in. And it was wide from Julius Tarjainen. Can't blame him for having a go. Keeper Mathieu Raab is clenching his fists after that one went wide. He knows that was a big punch. Only punched it onto the toes of the Freiburg player. But nonetheless, under that kind of pressure, it was a decent punch to get the ball all the way out of the penalty area. Kaiserslautern, for the first time in the game, with a concerted spell of defending to do. Marco Antwerpen not too happy with that. Cheap throw-in given for Freiburg. Ball just given away, miscommunication. And Freiburg have enjoyed themselves in the last 5 minutes or so. Free kick against Robert Wagner. Freiburg and Emilio Kehrer just trying to get play going again. Wagner lifting the boot up, and that's what gave the free kick the direction of Marlon Ritter. He's saying where was the yellow card perhaps, but there didn't appear to be much contact. High foot was there, studs were up. Everybody coming away unscathed on this occasion, and Kaiserslautern can get it going again. Headed on down the left hand side. No red shirts in the box yet. That's a strong challenge. Referee's going to let it go. Classic shoulder barge. Can Freiburg keep hold of possession though? Now we finally have the first yellow card. It was always going to be the way. Kevin Kraus not happy. But given the amount of challenges that haven't got yellow cards today, whoever got the first one was always going to feel hard done by. On this occasion, it's the number 5, Kevin Kraus. We've seen similar challenges today, it would be fair to say. Can understand why Kevin Kraus is a little bit frustrated. The referee and his team have done a good job today so far. Most difficult call being whether Freiburg should have conceded a second, or whether their defender Max Rosenfelder got there in time to stop the ball going over the line from Alexander Winkler's header. That one was not given. If you're just joining us, it was Götze with the goal. Bit of confidence there from Mathieu Raab. That's a goalkeeper who's on good form. He's made a few good saves today and he knows it. Happy to just have a little mess around and waste a few seconds towards the end of this first half, but Kaiserslautern will be a little bit concerned about how Freiburg 2 got back into the game after 30 minutes of near total domination from Kaiserslautern. Freiburg have shown that they've got something left in the tank. Might be too late for an equaliser before the break, perhaps one more chance, but they've given themselves a little bit of hope for the second half as well. A long ball somewhere between a cross and a long ball trying to catch out the keeper, but they'll have to do a lot better than that. Here's another look. Matteo Raab then goes long with the right foot, well over the halfway line. Kaiserslautern do win the header. They've kept the ball there too. Herrje. Great form Herrje's in. He might win it back. Does indeed. Digs out a free kick too. Hard work from the number 23 Herrje, but he's been rewarded for it. That all came simply from a goal kick and Kaiserslautern's aerial dominance. Yet again, it's Zuck and it's Wunderlich. Keep the defence guessing. Got left-footed options and right-footed options. Who will it be? Zuck, deep ball. Defender Braun-Schumacher right on point to head it away. Dangerous ball in. It needed Braun-Schumacher to be in just the right place. The number 6 was there. And that is it. Couple of seconds early. Referee Nicholas Winter blows the whistle for half-time at the Betzenberg. Felix Goetze there on your screens, the goal scorer, sweeping the ball in with his right foot after 11 minutes to send that home crowd into a frenzy. So many fans have come out in force today to celebrate Kaiserslautern, the biggest crowd since the corona pandemic began. But at the break, it's Kaiserslautern 1, Freiburg 0. A better last 5 minutes from them, but they trail at half-time. We're back here at the Betzenberg in Kaiserslautern for the second half of Matchday 12 in the German 3rd Division. It is an absolute pleasure to be here commentating on the game today. It's brilliant to have you with us wherever you're watching around the world. This is the German 3rd Division with English language commentary. Kaiserslautern 1, Freiburg 0 at the break. That man, the number 24, Felix Goetze, with the only goal of the game thus far. A couple of big talking points in that first half. Did Alexander Winkler get the ball over the line or not? Should it or should it not be 2-0? And how on earth did Matteo Raab deny Julius Tauriainen to hold on to the 1-0 lead for Kaiserslautern? Will they be able to hold on for 45 more minutes and make it 4 wins in a row for Marco Antwerpen's side? I'm sure lots of you watching will be hoping that the 4-time German champions and 2-time DFB Pokal winners will be able to make it 4 wins out of 4. Freiburg, with their talented young team, coming really back into the game very strongly at the end of that first half, after being under pressure a lot for the first 35 minutes or so. Change being made. Half-time substitution as well. Tauriainen might have taken a knock in that first half, because he did put in a good shift, actually. Tauriainen came closest to scoring, certainly for his team. So underway again. The red shirts now shooting towards the right hand side of your screens. Kaiserslautern with the 1-0 lead. Sascha Risch, the player who's come on for Julius Tauriainen. Klingenberg, ball out to the left. Promising, but Zuck couldn't quite hold on to it. Drifted a little bit further wide than he would have liked, but Philipp Herrje has conquered the ball back again. Back with Alexander Winkler. Kaiserslautern looking for another blistering start to the second half. They started really well in the first half. I think there might have been a little bit of contact after the ball had gone there. Barbosa's on the ground. Referee goes over to have a word. We'll have another look here. Just a jump into the air, landing on the foot. Hendrik Zuck, the captain it was. Bad ball set. Former Grasshopper Zurich youngster. He's back on his feet. Hendrik Zook not penalised. Nobody saw any malice or intent in that. Only he will know whether he deliberately made contact with the foot or not. But Kaiserslautern have the throw-in. Lifted into the area, headed on. It's going to be a Kaiserslautern corner. Good opening 2 minutes after the break for Kaiserslautern. They will know how dangerous a 1-0 lead is, even if they do have the meanest defence in the league. 1-0 is never comfortable, especially when you feel like it should be more. Winkler again, floating on the edge of the 6-yard box. He'll be looking to get his header on it once more, and he might be there. Keeper's punch isn't a good one, doesn't go away. Shot fired in and into the roof of the net for Kaiserslautern. Celebrating in front of their home fans. Boris Tomiak rifling the ball home. Once again, it was 6s and 7s in the Freiburg defence from the corner. Atabolu's punch came in but didn't go anywhere. All it did was serve to confuse the defenders. Everybody lost sight of the ball, but Boris Tomiak was the player in the right place, and he finished it with aplomb. Tomiak keeping his eyes on the ball the whole time. Defenders weren't sure, Winkler wasn't sure, and Tomiak just absolutely lashed it in. Scrappy from Freiburg. Kaiserslautern will not care. And how's that for a moment to get your first goal? Boris Tomiak does double the lead, and it's come right after the break as well. Just what Marco Antwerpen would have wanted. First goal of the season for Tomiak. Satisfying one, I'm sure, as well for the number 2. Just put his foot through it. Players lost sight of it. Tomiak smashed it home. Dream start then for Kaiserslautern in the second half. Freiburg with it all to do now in the remainder of this match if they're to get anything. Referee plays advantage. Or doesn't in the end, actually. Nicholas Winter brings it back just as Marlon Ritter had run away. Freiburg try to keep the ball in. Bit of argument as to whose throw-in it should be, much to the surprise of the Kaiserslautern players. It's gone to Freiburg. Brown Schumacher knocking it across the defence. Freiburg forced all the way back. Sasha Reich, substitute. The only change at the break, number 28 here on the near side for Freiburg, coming on in place of Tauriainen. What can Thomas Stamm's team do in the remaining 40 minutes? The crowd here at the Fritz-Walter Stadium, certainly with plenty to shout about so far. Free kick surely. Daniel Hanslick goes to ground. Kaiserslautern are going to carry on, but Nicholas Winter will reach for his pocket for the second time in this game. Yannick Engelhardt gets his name taken down by Nicholas Winter, a lone player from Werder Bremen. Kaiserslautern have it back, and again that's going to be a free kick, is it? The referee says no. Linesman on the near side is being questioned as to whether he should have given it or not, and Kaiserslautern can't really believe it, but there was certainly a clash of legs. Philipp Hirscher going down. It would have been a dangerous position to deliver one for Kaiserslautern. Freiburg, though, have the ball with Kenneth Schmidt. Doesn't see any options forward. Goes back to Atabolu. Bit of a game to forget for Atabolu so far. A couple of flat corners. Punch for the second goal didn't really work out. Gave the ball away once with the foot as well, in a dangerous position. Very talented young goalkeeper, no doubt about that. But today might be one to learn from. It's a nice ball forward and a good touch. Freiburg have options on the left-hand side. Have they got space for that? It's a lovely touch and it stays in play as well. Kaiserslautern defender Alexander Winkler coming across to concede the corner. It looked like they took the difficult option there, Freiburg, with that kind of interplay on the left. It was very good, really. A lovely touch in the end to keep the ball in whilst taking it past the Kaiserslautern defender. Hard-earned corner then for Freiburg. Best we've seen from them in the second half. 6-yard box absolutely loaded once more. They've gone front post for the flick on. Nice idea. Didn't work out for them in the end though. And Hendrik Zuck, the captain, has it away for Freiburg. For Kaiserslautern rather, on the left-hand side. Hanslick chasing down against Max Rosenfelder. And Hanslick came out of there. He thought he was away. Whistle had already gone. Freiburg finding themselves in a difficult spot. Kenneth Schmidt, goal scorer for Germany under-20s last week. Headed away, but Freiburg will need to keep it. They do eventually manage to. Felix Goetz has gone to ground. No foul given though. Clean challenge. Goetz just came in afterwards. Rosenfelder. Brown Schumacher. Took a double deflection, I think. Should be a Kaiserslautern throw. No luck for Sascha Reisch. Just the rub of the green, not going Freiburg's way at the moment. It's not like Kaiserslautern have been particularly lucky to be 2-0 up, but Freiburg could use a lucky break. Something to get them back into the game. And at this point you can see why Matteo Raab hasn't conceded a goal for well over 400 minutes. Defence, a really cohesive unit. I'm sure there's plenty of Kaiserslautern fans hoping that I don't give the Kaiserslautern defence the commentator's curse by praising how good they've been this season, but 8 goals conceded, well over 400 minutes without letting one in. A lot of credit going to Matteo Raab, the goalkeeper, and his back line. It's Tomiak, Kraus and Winkler today. Winkler's nearly got a goal. Tomiak has got a goal. Corner ball, another one where they can cause Freiburg some difficulty. The header is won by Kaiserslautern that time, straight over the top. Atabolu. It's gone short to Kenneth Schmidt. Certainly patient at this stage from Freiburg, but the options that they're looking for just aren't really opening up. Credit must go to the Kaiserslautern players for that, and to the Kaiserslautern coach Marco Antwerpen. Very well set up today to defend against Freiburg and also cause a lot of trouble going forward. Wagner let it run. Kehrer, the number 23 up front today. Nishan Burkhardt. Noah Weishaupt as well. We haven't seen that much of them for Freiburg. That's a testament to how well organised Kaiserslautern have been. Good step inside. And again, Kaiserslautern still have a second man and they win the ball back cleanly. The chance on down the left-hand side. Good run. Felix Goetze takes up the loose ball. Brilliant teamwork from Kaiserslautern today on defence and attack. Always getting the second ball. Braun Schumacher in a bit of trouble down by his own corner flag. He digs it away very nicely actually to Robert Wagner. Assured defending. Wagner's ball undersold though. Kaiserslautern have it back quickly. Free kick goes against Daniel Hanslik. Ball's kicked away in the defence. Wasn't too much in it, but once Rosenfelder had swung the leg through to clear the ball, he was always going to make contact with Hanslik. You will see free kicks given for those pretty much every time. Schmidt controls it well. Braun Schumacher. Robert Wagner. Little bit of a spell on the ball now. Schmidt. Can Freiburg inject a bit of confidence into their play? They're forced back. Look how much pressure they're coming under. Marlon Ritter chasing everything down. So many Kaiserslautern shirts in the final third already. They're slowly getting back, but seem to have pressure on all over the pitch. Closed that one down. Freiburg going nowhere fast. 59 minutes gone. Changes beginning to be made. Engelhardt on a yellow. He's gone. So attacking changes. Unsurprisingly for Freiburg, they need to find something. Daniel Ontujan, one of the players brought on, half Latvian, half German. Good run inside. Shooting chance potentially for Wagner. Goes for the pass instead, and again the chip out to the right. It's a little bit too short. Defence in trouble now for Freiburg. Took pacing away down the left-hand side. Good ball into the middle. Schmidt in the right place to get the clearance. That's how quickly it can turn against you with this Kaiserslautern team at the moment. So Daniels Ontujans down in the corner, might get his first touch. Kaiserslautern throw in. 1 hour into the game. Unsurprisingly, the Kaiserslautern fans having a great time. Brilliant to see Betzenberg with so many fans inside it once again. Fantastic atmosphere here. I'm enjoying just listening to them sing. Great touch down the left-hand side. Really confident flick. Kaiserslautern keep the ball. Hanslik. He's already got one assist, could have a second, and he does have a second because it's 3-0 to Kaiserslautern. The fans in dreamland here at Betzenberg. Again, the vision from the number 19, Daniel Hanslik. He had the ball on the left-hand side, just as he did in the first half. He waited and picked just the right moment. time and space to tuck the ball away, but it started with that fantastic flick towards Felix Götze. Hanslick in a really good place, cut the ball back very nicely indeed, and Wunderlich picked his spot in the corner. Impressive stuff. Reminiscent of the first goal. Quick break down the wing, cut back from Hanslick, and the ball swept into the corner. This time Wunderlich a little bit further out than Götze was. Probably had a little bit more work to do. But Atabolu, the goalkeeper, was left powerless to stop that as Wunderlich fired into the corner. It's been a virtually flawless performance in this first hour and a little bit from Kaiserslautern. Marco Antwerpen will be thoroughly satisfied with what he's seeing, and the crowd here at the Fritz Walter Stadium, undoubtedly 99% of them will be very, very happy with this as well. 4 wins in a row, looking like an inevitability now. Still plenty of time left in the game, but this has been a dominant display from Kaiserslautern, and you can't begrudge them their 3-0 advantage. Well, it's gone from high to low for Mike Wunderlich. Inside a couple of minutes, he's down on the ground. Looks to be in a bit of pain, but I think he'll be all right to carry on. Free kick's gone his way. A couple of players coming in. There's number 23, Kehrer, the one penalised in the end, I believe. The reason the camera is on Matteo Raab at the moment, as Kaiserslautern lead 3-0, is because he's over 500 minutes now. 5 games in. It's been hours since Matteo Raab has conceded a goal for Kaiserslautern. Very impressive stuff indeed. It's going to have to catch the shot. Easy. In the end, very, very simple. It's a thing of pride for Kaiserslautern right now, for every defender, and for Raab, the goalkeeper, certainly, of course, too. They will not want that run to end. They might have the points sewn up here, especially if the time is ticking away whilst it stays at 3-0. Contest still on at this stage, only 64 minutes on the clock right now. Still plenty of time, but it would take something miraculous really for Freiburg to get back into the game, especially given the 8 goals that Kaiserslautern have conceded all season. 500 minutes without conceding. Even 1 goal for Freiburg would be something fairly impressive, you'd have to say. Leopold, the substitute, giving it a try. Sasha Risch before, one of the other substitutes, also giving it a try. Fresh legs trying their best to make something happen, but it is an uphill struggle for Freiburg right now. Patrick Kammerbauer makes his way on, the number 31. It's Barbosa looking dejected as he goes off. He did put in a good shift today, the number 27. Can come away with as much credit as anyone can really in a Freiburg shirt right now after 66 minutes. But he's withdrawn. Good defending. Clever step over from Brown Schumacher. Did get lucky in the end though with the free kick. confident step over could have ended up in some trouble. Well, looked like a clean tackle. Nicholas Winter didn't let Kaiserslautern carry on, but could have had a good chance. More than 16,000 fans in attendance today. How about that for a third division game? Very, very impressive stuff from Kaiserslautern on the pitch. Impressive stuff from the fans as well. They have been rewarded by the display of this team today. 6-0 last time. 3-0 so far this time. Long shot, takes a deflection. Needs the touch from Matteo Raab. He was there for it. Keeper who's enjoying his work at the moment, but the deflection could have been really dangerous. Worth a go again. Substitute Enzo Leopold. Shot took a huge deflection off the leg. Could have looped up and over. I'm not sure if it would have been under the bar or not, but not a chance Matteo Raab was letting that go to find out. Touched it over. Corner to defend. The run must come to an end at some time. And not this time. Wagner tried to get underneath the ball. You can see Emilio Kera there. Scored twice for Germany under-20s, but hasn't been able to bring that momentum with him into this game. He was served very well. Dangerous runs into the penalty area for the Germany under-20 team. And when the balls came in, his angled running into the middle was very, very good. And that's why Emilio Kera got 2 goals. But simply, there has not been the same kind of service for him today. More changes coming on. Chance for Antwerp and perhaps to rest a few players. Jean Zimmer making his comeback. Scorer of the opening goal, Felix Goetze, is the player withdrawn for Jean Zimmer. Crowd delighted to have Jean Zimmer back on the football field for Kaiserslautern. An opportune moment to come back on. 20 minutes and a little bit extra to play. A 3-0 lead. He's taken over the captain's armband. It's all set up for Jean Zimmer to have a very, very good day indeed. Freiburg. A little bit of a heavy touch from Kera. Had to try something to get it past the defence. Kera. Only 1 goal so far this season for Freiburg. 2 in the national team, just 1 in the club team. But he's got a very bright future indeed, Emilio Kera. There will be more goals to come this season from the number 23. Weishaupt going round and round. Finds Sascha Risch. Pass was too short and it's cleared away and it's going to stay in as well. Somehow that one's curved its way back in. Free kick against Sandrino Braun-Schumacher. Was just a little clip of the ankles. I'm not sure it was intentional, but served the purpose of bringing down Daniel Hanslick when he was free away on the right hand side. Hanslick surely would have carried that on. Second yellow card of the season for Braun-Schumacher. He's gone for the socks down, shin pads showing option. Wouldn't have been allowed when I was playing. All a bit different these days. I know that makes me sound like I'm about 70, but There's a classic display of socks over shin pads, and the ball's flicked on. It's come into the back post, fired in low. This time, Noah Atabolu gets down to save it. Wasn't a bad effort on the half volley from the angle. Dips down well. Keeper Atabolu making a good stop that time. Winkler. Freiburg win it. Kaiserslautern have the free kick though. 31. Patrick Kammerbauer just come onto the pitch. Kammerbauer himself has only been on for a couple of minutes, but the other substitutes, Leopold, Daniel Sontujans as well, trying their best to change things a little bit for Freiburg, to bring the side a little bit of intensity, a bit of momentum. That's very much easier said than done. That's a lovely ball forward from Wagner though. Kehrer, can he shoot from the angle? He can, into the side netting. Robert Wagner's ball over was a really nice one. Just wouldn't sit up for Kehrer. Had to take the shot when he did. But that chip over the top from Wagner was played to perfection. 4 blue shirts lining up on the edge of the area. Wagner's one of them. Kammerbauer another. Brown Schumacher there too. Where will this go? They've gone short. 4 players just drifting into the box. It's not a good delivery in the end. Didn't make the most of the training ground routine. Daniel Sontujans not going to take the throw in himself. Offloads it to a teammate instead. And Kaiserslautern will want to hold on to this clean sheet. It almost gives them an extra thing to fight for in a way. They're 3-0 up. Not long left in the game really. Looking like they're cruising towards the points. But it might do them some good in their search for a 4th win out of 4. That is surely going to be coming their way. But when you've got that best defensive record in the league and you haven't conceded a goal for so many hours, everybody is going to be giving 100% right to the whistle here. They don't want to give away a cheap consolation goal. It wouldn't do much for Freiburg, but it would hurt Kaiserslautern. Freiburg with the ball back in defence. Didn't go for the quick option, went for the patient play instead. Wagner keeps it. Thought they might have taken the quicker attack, but they've gone for the patient one. Will it pay off? Kehrer stepping inside nicely. Schmidt, that's a good ball. Kehrer with the 1-2. Wagner, he's going to shoot. Lined it up, hit it with power, but it was blocked. Still Freiburg on the ball though. Best spell of possession in the Kaiserslautern half for a long time. Ball into the box. Chance for the shot. Across the face of the goal. And you know what? Matteo Raab knew that the moment it left the foot of Patrick Kammerbauer. The defence knew it too. Nothing wrong with the build-up play. Rosenfelder with a nice step inside. The pass into the box was a good one. But Kevin Kraus knew and Matteo Raab knew that if they just let that go, there wouldn't be a goal-scoring chance for Freiburg. The shot wasn't really caught as Freiburg would have liked to. Headed on. Early back to the Freiburg defence. What chance of a late rally then for Freiburg in the last 15 minutes? Kaiserslautern fans, just about time to start the party if you haven't already, because it surely will be 4 wins out of 4. So much to enjoy today. And if you haven't been able to be here and be one of the 16,000 fans at the Betzenberg in Kaiserslautern, well, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I hope you are enjoying watching this on the TV wherever you are around the world. Great to have these games available. That's given away. Kaiserslautern still with 15 minutes to defend their wonderful record at the back. Freiburg, as they did in the first half, really suffering for the majority of the half, but then having a stronger spell towards the end. Ball cut out and cleared. One to chase. Defender's gone down very easily there. Foul by Klingenberg is what's given. He's not happy about it. Brown Schumacher comparing it to the earlier clip of legs and saying, well, it's a similar thing. Kaiserslautern frustrated. Good reaction shot there. Caught by the cameraman. That shows just how much Kaiserslautern want this. They're 3-0 up. And even a half chance being denied by referee Nicholas Winter is the cause of great frustration. Shooting chance from range. Needs to be tipped over again. Matteo Raab. It's not for nothing that it's been 500 and more minutes since he's conceded. Made several saves in that time. Wagner. Good playmaker, Wagner, even on a difficult day like today. Oftentimes it's been Robert Wagner trying to make something happen. Could be another shooting chance. Is low, bobbling around the box and yet again blocked. Defence doing their goalkeeping colleague no harm at all with blocks like that. Deflection might have kept that one fortuitously for Freiburg. At least they've picked up the corner out of it. It's the number 7 Ritter who had to readjust his run and slide in. A little bit of a wry smile on his face. But Freiburg still pushing for something here. Referee Winter saying the ball's outside of the D. Never quite understood what that extra little bit is going to gain anybody taking a corner. But it's illegal. Corner does get taken in the end though. Kaiserslautern chip it away through Wunderlich. Jean Zimmer, the new man returning, is going for a foot race. Not going to end up ahead of Sascha Risch. Gave it a go in a direct running duel, but the ball's back with Kenneth Schmitz. Not much left for Thomas Stamm to ponder, perhaps. No more changes that can be made. Tactically, they've been outthought today by this Kaiserslautern side, but it has just been an excellent performance. Clinical in front of goal, solid in defence. I said at the start of the game, if they could marry a bit more goal scoring with that really tight defence that they've got, then they'd be in a very, very strong position indeed. And they've certainly done that in the last few games. 6-0 win last time out, 3-0 this time. Klingenberg looks very disappointed to be withdrawn. He wanted to get his name on the score sheet today. He's got 2 goals this season, the midfielder, but couldn't get another one. Schad and Kleinsorger coming on. Wunderlich and Klingenberg going off then. Schad and Kleinsorger coming on. They've got their job to do too. Certainly don't want to be part of the team that ends up losing that defensive run. Kammerbauer cutting inside and passing forward. Freiburg with an option Leopold delivered in. It's going to be a throw-in to Freiburg. Substitute onto Jans. Receives the throw-in back. He's going to whip that one into the box. No blue shirts anywhere near it. Easy gather for Matteo Raab. As the minutes tick away, Kaiserslautern looking ever more comfortable despite Freiburg growing into the game. How satisfied must Marco Antwerpen be with this? Good in attack, great in defence. Just how you'd like every game to go as a coach, you'd imagine. Again, the red shirts in the right place and with the willingness to work to win the ball back. Hanslik just run out of it that time. He's got 2 assists to his name already, Daniel Hanslik. Freiburg try their luck on the right hand side. Early ball. Alexander Winkler sticks out the heel to try and block it. There's the chance to fire the ball away over the halfway line. Freiburg will come again. Looking to break forward on the right hand side once more now, Freiburg. Low tempo. They know the game's pretty much done, but they still want to get something out of it if they can. Might be a chance for something on the right foot. They go out wide instead. Weishaupt it was originally. Wagner's there, goes all the way back to Kenneth Schmidt though. Little step over, back inside to Wagner. Again, his ball is on point. Wagner really warming up in this game. Kehrer cuts inside. That time Kehre's deliveries forward, and there's a really good save again. Matteo Raab screaming at his defenders. But the 22-year-old goalkeeper has come up with another very big save indeed. Kehrer whipping the cross in beautifully behind the defender Kevin Kraus. Kammerbauer, who's come on and given it really his best shot today for Freiburg. And if he can't beat Matteo Raab with that, he'll be feeling or wondering what he can do to beat Matteo Raab. But isn't that what everybody in the 3rd division is wondering at the moment? Kehrer withdrawn. Kehrer coming on. Hanslik withdrawn as well, the number 19, after a very good effort today for Kaiserslautern. Kenny Prince Redondo getting a run out in the final few minutes. Ball forward. Kaiserslautern. Good block from the defender. Crowd are getting excited. First Kaiserslautern attack that we've seen for a little while. They've been busy in defence. Brilliant ball from Herrcher, back across the box. Just look dangerous every time they go forward, Kaiserslautern. So much confidence, really good footwork from the number 7, Marlon Ritter. Tries to go through everybody. Doesn't get anything in the end. Goal kick to Freiburg as we approach 86 minutes, and they've got it started again quickly. Wagner, simple ball out to the right. Kammerbauer, it's a nice little flick, might get it back, Kammerbauer. One back instead by Kaiserslautern. 50-50 ball. The home team came away with it. Freiburg, again with several players around the edge of the Kaiserslautern area. Can they make inroads into the box though? Back with Schmidt one more time, and Braun-Schumacher down the right hand side, controlled and miscontrolled, and the ball drifts away from Freiburg. Frustration for their forwards. Rosenfelder let it go. Freiburg on the right, winning it back. First time in a while Kaiserslautern have given the ball away in their own third. It's cleared. But it's been a good day for these fans. You saw them waving their handkerchiefs, enjoying their day at the Betzenberg. So close to being relegated from the third division. Something unthinkable for such a big club, such a traditional big name in German football. Freiburg running forward, looking for a free kick. Defence again stand up very, very strongly. Some big challenges coming in. Free kick to Kaiserslautern. Referee Winter keeping the players apart. No need for any silly business now. 88 minutes into the game at 3-0. But everybody's still going for it. Disagreement with Kiel, the number 15. The Kaiserslautern fans, 4 wins out of 4, moving on up the table. That unthinkable relegation that was so close last season. How they would love to leave those kind of worries behind them this season and make a run to start moving upwards instead of downwards. The confidence of this and the way this team's set up at the moment, you'd have to imagine that Kaiserslautern fans, as well as Kaiserslautern players and the coaching staff, they'll all have similar dreams this season, holding on to this run. Free kick given away quickly, really cheaply from Freiburg. Kaiserslautern have it back. It's in with the number 8, Zimmer. Head in hands moment for Jean Zimmer. Just a little bit of miscommunication up front for Kaiserslautern. It's not going to cost them too much today. Who knows how important the goal difference could be. Kaiserslautern already looking fairly pretty in terms of goal difference, given that goal glut last time out against Havelse. Another 3 today, ball through. Here's a big chance for the 4th. Herrscher denied by goalkeeper Atabolu. Best stop Atabolu's made all day. Herrscher. 3 goals already this campaign for Herrscher. Zimmer slipped it through. Herrscher lost his footing. You can see the turf chopping up. Just lost his left foot before the shot, but he wasn't going to beat Atabolu anyway. And that's it. Referee Nicholas Winter didn't play even a minute of added time. The crowd would have been happy for a few more here at Betzenberg. 16,000 fans would have enjoyed watching their Kaiserslautern team play out a few more minutes before the inevitable success. But it has finished, and it is a 4th win in a row for Kaiserslautern. They do keep their clean sheet record as well. Another game without conceding a goal. Some brilliant saves from Rab. It's finished here on match day 12. Kaiserslautern 3, Freiburg 0. Rab, the hero of the day in many ways. Daniel Hanslick with 2 assists. Goetze scoring in the first half. Tomiak hammering in a second just after the break, and Wunderlich steering in a third midway through the second half. Rab coming up with a big save at the end from substitute Kammerbauer to deny Freiburg even a consolation goal. Over 500 minutes now for Matteo Rab without conceding. A brilliant day for the Kaiserslautern fans and a brilliant day for manager Marco Antwerpen as well. They do get the 4th win. 3-0 it finished in the end. Satisfying times for Kaiserslautern fans. Thank you very much for joining us here at the Fritz Walter Stadium in Kaiserslautern. We hope you've enjoyed watching this game on Matchday 12 of the German 3rd Division. I'll leave you for now. We'll show you the highlights of the goals in just a moment and all the action. But we'll leave it with that. Kaiserslautern 3, Freiburg 0.